Hey guys, it's the Fluffy Russian, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a working slot machine in Minecraft using minecarts, pistons, dispensers, and redstone. So basically, all you have to do is insert a minecart, and it'll burn up, and it'll lift the pistons for just a second, and whichever torches are on at the time, which is determined by where the minecart is what dispensers will be fired at that very short time. So it'll shoot random things, random dispensers, and you'll get your items down here. Now, I got reeds, a feather, a blaze rod, cocoa beans, raw fish, and raw meat. So I'd say this is a pretty crappy drop. But you can get other better things like gold and iron and diamonds. So I'll show you how to build it. So now I'm going to show you how to build the first part of the machine, which is the rail part where the minecart will be spinning around on. So you'll need to start with your powered rails and lay them 3 long, and stick normal rails on them for the corners, and then place as many detector rails as you want every other block. Now, the more detector rails you'll have, the more chance there will be of a different drop every time. So what I mean by that is if you only had 2 detector rails, then you'd only have a chance to get like diamonds or iron. If you had 6, you could get diamonds, iron, gold, feathers, reeds, and string or whatever you want. So that's what I mean by difference. So you're going to lay powered rails in between each of them, and another few normal rails, and 3 powered rails like that. So you'll have this little oval shape. Now what you want to do is lay redstone next to each of the detector rails, so whenever the minecart passes over them, they'll light up. The redstone will light up. So place a block right here, and place some redstone torches on top of all the blocks. Jeez, my frame rate's horrible. And it'll look like that. So after you've done that, place some blocks on top of the redstone torches, on top of all of them, and expand it to be 2 long on each side. Like that. So after you do that, you're going to want to place a redstone torch and redstone on every 2 blocks, like that. So once you've done that, you're going to want to place a block diagonal from these 2, like that. Jeez, again, sorry guys for my frame rate. My computer's being horrible right now. I'm about to get a new one. And place redstone down here. Then you'll want to place a block on top of this redstone, and that's going to be the block that the pistons pull back when you insert a minecart into the coin slot. So yeah, that's about it. All you need to do right now is light up all your powered rails, and you can do that just by putting a redstone torch at the bottom of them. And for these rails at the ends, put them on one of the sides, not the middle, and you'll see why later. Alright, so after that, just cover up your holes, and you'll be ready for part 2 of the tutorial. Alright guys, now I'm going to be showing you how to make the second part of the piston slot machine. So what you're going to want to do is make a tower 3 blocks high, delete the middle 2, and make a little platform to put your pistons on. So do that on each side. Doing horribly right now. Alright, and all you need are these 6 blocks, or however many pistons you're going to have. So just put them all facing down, like that. Sorry for the frame rate. Put them all facing down. Make sure they're facing down or else it won't work. And then you're going to want to delete all these blocks because you don't need them anymore. So after that, place a weird skeletal structure type looking thing. I don't know, I'm just demented like that. On the pistons for the redstone to go on. And then make a little 2 block long tail right here. So put a redstone torch right there, a repeater right there, and then hook up all your redstone to the pistons. Now you're going to notice that's going to extend them down, and they're going to hook onto that block because they're sticky. So after that, make a little redstone stepladder down. Oh crap, it's turning night. And put redstone torches in every other block. So this torch should be on, this torch should be off, and this torch should be on, powering the pistons. So after that, you're going to want to make a small line right there, and then make a pulse shortener. Hold on. And what a pulse shortener does is it turns a long pulse, like that of a pressure plate, into a really, really short one. And you're going to want to put repeaters in here and set them to 4 ticks and 1 tick. Then put a torch right there and a torch right there. And then attach this torch to that torch. And then after that, you're going to want to make a little pit for your lava where your minecart will go. And put a power rail right there, another one right there, a detector rail right there, and a normal rail right there going down into this pit. And you're going to put lava in there. So after that, you want to hook up your detector rail to that redstone torch and place a block right there. And don't forget to power these powered rails either. So you'll have something that looks like that. Make sure that's 4 ticks and 1 tick. I cannot stress that enough. And after you're done, just put lava in there, and I'll show you how it works right now. So you put a minecart right there, and it lifts the pistons for a very short time. Now I'll demonstrate what will happen without a pulse shortener. So the minecart will go over here, and you'll see how long the pistons are extended. That will give the player a crap load of items. And if you're cheap and you don't want them to have very many items, then make a pulse shortener. My redstone torch is gone. Whatever. So part 3 is now. Alright, so for part 3, you're going to want to make the actual dispensing part of the slot machine. So you're going to start with putting dispensers along the redstone like so, on each side of course, all facing inward, and then you're going to want to place blocks in between all of them so the water doesn't spill out when you put it in. So I'll make that real quick. Jeez. Frame rate, dude. Anyway. You don't need any extra blocks. That'll only make it less compact. And it'll look like that. So you're also going to want to make an edge block too, so the water doesn't spill out this way. And after you're done with that, you're going to want to place ice under the whole thing except for the middle. And after you're done with that, make sure there's a hole down here, or else the water will spill everywhere and take out all your rails. So after you're done with that, it'll look like this. Alright, terrible mess up guys, sorry. You're going to want to place the torch right here instead of down here. And you're going to want to do that because the water that'll be going down from here into your collection bay will pass through this torch and also this torch. So you don't want that torch there either. You want the torch right under the top one. And it'll still power both of them, so that's good. And you see I put lava in there. So after that, you're going to want to dig a trench down like this under that torch, and you can actually break it for now. And you're going to want to dig under the rails so it goes along like this. Well, let me get out. And then all the way down to here. Like that. And you're going to want to place ice on the bottom of it so the items will go much faster. They actually go much faster in the water if you put ice on the bottom. So do that, like so, and then place some water in there. And it'll flow all the way down to here. So now you can cover that up and make a few ladders. Where are they? So horrible at this new setup. You're gonna want to make ladders like that, and you'll just climb down here to collect your things. So after you're done with that, you're gonna wall in this spot, like that, so no items fall onto the grass. I've had that done before. So after you do that, you should be able to, oh, where'd the water go? Oh, I didn't even put any. Anyway, you're gonna want to put water on each side so it flows down into your bin like that, and it'll flow all the way down into your collection bin. So you can test it right now by throwing a torch or something in each side, and it should go all the way down here. You can see it, and it will land in here. So now all you have left to do is stock these dispensers with random things like that, and then use your minecart, stick it there, and it should shoot out a few things. Now it might not because I didn't fill it up properly, but oh, I know what I'm forgetting. Alright, don't be an idiot like me. You'll also need to actually place the minecart that's going to be going around this place onto the track. So place it on one of the powered parts. Oh, hold on, I'm seriously messing up right now. Place it on one or two of the power parts, and just let it go, and it'll go around and around and around. Not two. So horrible at this. No, stop. Alright. Button rail. Like so. And you'll see the torches will go on and off while the minecart's going around. So you'll want to, and you can hear some of the dispensers fired. And you'll get your items in a few seconds. Or not. But you get the general idea. You'll fire out items, and you'll get them back from it. And that's how you make a Minecraft slot machine.